Feature Friday.
The freshest. This is so exciting. This is I Belong to the Zoo with Moira de la Torre singing Patawad.
Patawad, Paalam. Oh. God damn it! I was fucking practicing earlier.
Do it again. Get it.
Take two.
Yes.
Patawad, Paalam. Efra for president.
2022. Kiss the baby.
Efra for worldwide president. World domination. I will start with the UK. Then I will go.
We don't even have a president here. You know that you're already at losing
Tell you what,
ground.
I think I'm quite persuasive. I reckon if I was to sit down with the Queen,
Here's my plan.
yeah, could sneak in the plan as we're having some crumpets.
Hello. No, that's
That's
Lani
Lani
Misalucha.
Misalucha, sorry.
Bro, Lani. She's having a concert soon
Oh, nice.
with Martin.
No, oh.
I know. I'm so excited. I want to see it.
We're gonna be seeing Jada's.
Oh yeah, we're
come
seeing Jada soon. Yeah. That's a really cool kit.
Yeah, that's the Roland Wish kit.
Why does it look different? Oh my God! What the hell? Oh look, Moira's husband is in there too. Jason. They're literally couple goals. they
They're
are
really nice. I'm really glad. I'm really happy she's found such a tenderness and love.
wholesome relationship.
Yeah.
Really, and it's really like palpable.
It's a blessing, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, who's ready for this?
That's mixed beautifully.
Oh my God! Yes, to that electric guitar playing harmonics is so cool.
Dude, I adore that lady's voice.
Oh no, it's ridiculous! This is ridiculously good!
Why? What is that? Because you know, like her voice is very I guess breathy would be the is that the right term? Why? What is that? That's what I'm asking. It's like what is that? Like it's like a whisper to some extent.
This
Right.
breathiness is the breathy quality that she possesses. But she is able to modulate it because she is naturally very melodic. Something that doesn't come natural to a lot of singers, which is weird. Because as a singer, what do? Create melody. But there are certain
What the
factors
hell did you say?
create melody.
Oh right.
Duh.
You said it like a troll.
Yeah, because dang it, man. I can't be serious here because it's just like it's a given, right? That's what singers do. They create melody, but
Sorry.
is it the national day to bother your
Mess
sister?
Walucha, go on.
Mess with Walucha. Listen, I think what's so impressive about her is the fact that she's able to create melody where there's none in the singing phrase. So she gives depth to the singing line itself with that velvety, breathy tonality that she's able to modulate halfway through the phrase. It's really interesting though because there's it's something very peculiar to her. Like you don't listen to that.
Yeah,
often.
she's so
It's not
recognizable. Like her voice is so peculiar. That's why I'm asking.
and the vocal tonality itself is not that distinct. It's not that different. It's not that. I think is the way that she modulates and she's able to communicate emotion, feel through melody itself rather than lyricism. I think she tells the story through music rather than
Just through
lyricism.
words.
Yeah, even though she's a fantastic lyricist, I think she's got some of the most wholesome, beautiful, detailed lyricism work for sure. She's a
Great.
poet. She's really a
I think
storyteller.
that's why she'll describe herself as well, a storyteller, right?
Absolutely, 100%. But I think the charm comes from that natural melody that she is able to amplify the emotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Wish 1075.
He is amazing. I adore this guy. I love how the drummer's having the best time ever.
It's a fun piece to play. Another natural. What would you call them? Melodists? What are that?
I don't really know how to describe them, but I don't think he's like as melodic. I think he's more of a speech quality type of singer. So he doesn't play with the melody itself. He provides
Ambience.
yeah, which is crazy. It's hard.
I think you must be able to do that through melody, nothing else, right? Even though obviously it's not as melodic as Moira's, and I think that's why it's a good juxtaposition.
Composition itself, yeah.
Yeah, but I think the easiest way to describe I belong to the zoo, even though we're very new to him. We just literally found him out, what is it, 2 days ago?
Yesterday?
Yesterday. I no longer know time. Constraints of time are not very understood by my brain anymore. But wow. No, you just need to have one back, don't you? Wow, that's typical sibling behavior. Jesus Christ. What was that vibe?
You mumbled, bro.
But yeah, so I think the best way to describe him is sitting around the fire,
Yeah, like
burning marshmallows.
yes, I agree. I
And
think
he tells you a nice little story.
yeah.
Then creeps up behind you, right in the dark. And that scares you, just like in any good camping story would.
Oh, what the hell, Moira? That's nearly imperceptible. Those harmonies are literally nearly never there.
I truly recommend everyone
Crazy.
to if you haven't checked this out fully, go to the original and check it out and put headphones on.
Yeah.
And really digest it. Plus it supports the artist, so that's brilliant. But you can really then pick things apart, which you can't do in a review of things like this.
And if you want more advice for listening experience of the song, I would suggest headphones on, not very loud volume, so you can really pick out those beautiful tiny details that are laying right underneath the surface. It's amazing. Okay.
Which one? Go.
Oh, they're fantastic! What a great collaboration.
Oh, nice. It's opening up very good.
I really like him, bro. Oh, he's so great. I really like him. Ah.
I like that addition of the tone there. That's very good. Gives a bit more depth. Instead of the snare, plays it. Oh, it changed now. It changed it now.
Yeah, that harmony is just so freaking beautifully done, though, because it's an in between layer right underneath his vocals, right? So it's just creating a little bit more depth, but just enough. But it's so subtle. If you don't pay attention, it's nearly imperceptible. But without it, it wouldn't be magical enough. It's such a wonderful freaking collab. Oh, it's had lyrics this whole time.
Yeah.
How silly.
So I can revisit the lyrics here on the phone for the first bit. Sorry, I just barely didn't press the caption thing.
My bad, I apologize.
It was my bad. I should have reminded you.
It's fantastic. So it's Patawad is I'm sorry.
Patawad and Paalam.
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 Okay.
Or Paalam.
I think kind of sounds like that.
Inflection's very difficult. I'm trying to learn this fucking thing, but it's so hard.
Yeah. It means
I'm
goodbye.
not trying to learn it. I'm just. What would you call it? I'm trying to.
Familiarize yourself with the language.
It's way more succinct of saying anything I have to say. Says you should be a bloody lawyer. Yeah, this is the genre which I feel is just perfect for them. Oh, and that drummer is so loose.
He's living his best life.
I like him.
I love the keyboard player.
God, I love that woman, the way she sounds. Jesus. Mahal kita. Okay, pause before it reaches the climax. We'll go back.
That is so good though. What the hell?
That's the perfect time to highlight that juxtaposition of both tonalities and what they each bring to the table. And I'd love to know who arranged this piece, because just like in well arranged percussion, you want to try and bring different sounds to create different colors,
different layers, different types of depth.
and then once you're there and you have some girth, right? And you have some flavor, then you take it all away, which is what I'm expecting to happen. I don't know, maybe yes, maybe no. I'd love to be surprised, or I'd love for them to give me what I want. I don't know. Whatever happens is good. But this is such a good moment to highlight that, what Moira is able to bring with that kind of natural melody. I guess I love to know that word. What is he? Melodicist? What is she?
I don't know. But yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I would have to Google that.
And that in completely different contrasting tonalities and colors, which are a bit more, what would you call it, like
more
creamish?
Human. No, I feel like he is more raw, more human, more speech-like.
Right.
In his way of singing, it has less vibratos. It's more sustained. It's more like a
Think of a color. Think of a color. Because I see it brownish.
I don't see a color though.
And for Moira, I see like a light baby yellow.
Really?
Yeah, or like a baby light pink or blue. That type of like a blue babyish colors.
Pastel colors.
Yeah, that are very barely visible. Actually, kind of.
Oh, I see.
That's what I see. Clouds like colors like that.
Wow, I never really thought about a visual aspect. Yeah. I was thinking more of textures and like practicality. How do I see this?
Not in a musical way. I'm just seeing it more like maybe in an artistic perspective.
Yeah.
I think that's how your brain operates and not mine.
I'm surprised.
I
like that.
Trying to,
pat yourself in the back. Well done.
Do other things. Yeah. As we're looking now to create even more, so
it is.
I have to tap into that.
For me, I think I Belong in the Zoo has that really speech-like, sustained no vibrato, really raw openness in his singing quality, which is what makes him so. It gives you that sense of familiarity, even though you've never heard of him before, or you've never heard any of his work, like we are right now. But yeah, I think what gives that sense of familiarity, I was thinking about it yesterday after we listened to him for the first time, it is that speech quality that comes through. It's like, I can talk to you for hours because it feels human, it feels real, it feels honest.
Familiar,
it's familiar. It's very strange, and I really like it.
Different colors, texture, sounds go.
That is just freaking wild. And everybody's having a good time too.
Romania. It's fine.
Woo! Yes, yes, yes. See, a lot of vibrato, very breathy.
Wow.
See, no vibrato, very straight tonality.
Balang araw ay makikita mo, di na sana lumayo.
They're truly magical, these two people, Jesus.
Kung paglisan lang
When they swap, that's brilliant.
Oh my God, Moira!
sa ating hangganan, ikaw pa rin sana. Wish Exclusive on Wish 1075.
Damn.
Magic! That was literally liquid magic.
Look at the nod that the keyboard player gives Moira. It's like, yeah, you did alright. It's like,
We were good.
Moira looks at him, he looks at, yeah, you did good.
We're good, we're
It's like,
good.
yeah, what do you mean you did good, dog? That's crazy.
Magic! That is what I call liquid magic.
yeah.
They literally bottled it up. And
I would inject that on myself.
it feels like a warm hug. Doesn't it? It feels like they just hugged you and told you that everything's gonna be
It's
okay.
peculiar, right? Because when you listen to Moira's music,
Even
it's
though the
either-
lyricism
it's either
is
the-
so...
it's either the hug being taken absolutely stripped away from you,
Yeah.
or giving you a really warm hug.
Well, no, but for example, in this lyric, in the song itself, the lyricism is about, saying goodbye and acknowledging your mistakes and kind of like coming to terms with that departure, you right? So in reality, if you're thinking about the lyricism of it, it feels like you're sitting in the bathtub right after you drained all the hot water, right? So you're sitting there shivering and like feeling uncomfortably vulnerable and cold.
Do you do that?
I'm just using that as a metaphor,
Do
bro.
that? That's kind of weird. I'm only joking.
Wow, it's a metaphor, bro. For feeling vulnerable and exposed and cold and broken for
I
a
have
second.
another one. Hey, here's another metaphor. Imagine you
I'm
were,
trying to be serious, man.
imagine you were in Antarctica, and you had just been chased by a polar bear. You jump in the river. You have to get closer because I've seen this National Geographic documentary that if you are to freeze to death, the best thing you can do is get butt naked. So you get butt naked, so your body generates heat, and then you're standing there. You can either go back to the bridge, and there's a polar bear there trying to rip your head off, or you can go down this path of unknown vulnerability and low chances of survivability, and you're standing there shaking. That's what it feels like. That's also another metaphor.
Wonderful, bro. What can I say after that? There is a certain vulnerability, right? Like an exposed, brokenness that comes from the lyricism itself. But the musicality of it all, the musical composition of the track, it actually feels like a warm hug. It's comforting and reassuring, and especially the way they delivered it, singing wise, it felt like it'll be okay. Saying goodbye, it's alright. It's part of the process, and you will heal. It feels like you're healing with the music. Composition of it, but the music composition of it, but the lyricism's actually pretty raw and cold and true, and it's a very antagonic way of
It's very bare.
it's a very naked, it's a very antagonic way of making music. I never really thought about it, because usually what you get is like when songs are this warm in the musical composition of it, the lyrics also tend to go down that route, right? They tend to be comforting and stick along to the musicality of it. But in this aspect is the complete opposite. So you got so much dynamics happening right off the bat.
Well, the song is called "I'm Sorry Goodbye." Did it even in the beginning of it is I just do the first two verses but this is Moira's song solo.
Ah, right.
Did it even help when I went far away? Was it not that what you've wanted since ever since then, on even until now, all of the paths led me back to you. Someday maybe you will see you don't need to go so far. And if leaving is the only way, I'm sorry and goodbye, wherever you may be. Is it still there where I have dreamed of that I turn my back on the whole that I turn my back on to be whole again? Why is it that wherever I may look, all of the paths lead me back to you? Someday maybe you will see you don't need to go so far. And if
And if you
leaving is
do,
the only way, I'm sorry and goodbye, wherever you may be. And the first verse is, and while you did find yourself, you ended up losing me. Can you still even blame me if I'll be giving up? Even if you're not listening to all the reasons that I have, will you even deny that I love you? I love you so. When I finally leave, you'll surely feel the pain, hoping you would understand. I don't understand. When the time finally comes, I won't ever leave. If you give me another chance, I can't give another chance. Whatever you may do, I can't go back to how it used to be.
right,
Goodbye
right.
and thank you. Thank you for everything.
You see what I'm talking
Yeah, that's
about?
right.
It's freaking cold and
Yeah.
raw and honest,
Yeah,
and it's
Antarctica, polar bear naked type of metaphor. That's rough,
yeah,
dude.
that is
That's
tough.
a fucked up scenario.
It
That's proper
Damn,
screwed
man.
up, dude. Think of all the heartbreaks times 10. You know?
It's literally fighting a polar bear naked.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, I agree. Well done, bro. Good metaphor.
Efra for
I'm
president.
living.
2022.
Let's go.
Where's the baby? Anyway,
Anyways.
so that's the way we should check out next. And one we will.
What? That's chaos all over. What the fuck?
Good vibes, good vibes.